What's going on, boys? Welcome to Incredibly Tiny Water Bottle Review. That's not what we're doing today, but it may as well be. It's just as exciting. Okay, so this is technically episode 2 of the Free Play series, just because episode 1 was sort of the stream highlights. But today we're going to be getting into, hopefully, unless I just lose every single game today, hopefully we'll be getting into Arena 2 and we'll be moving up. We'll also open up this magical chest. I know I'm not going to get anything in it, so let's just not even look at it and just spam through it. Cool cards. There's some epics, I guess. Yeah, we got most of the cards now. The only two we're missing are Hunter and Golden Barrel. But essentially that was okay. I guess getting one Prince and one Skarmy was better than like 2 Princes or something. I know I probably should have waited for that magical chest until I'm in like Arena 4 where it's bigger and I can get legendaries and stuff. But really, I don't care. Magical chests are a scam anyway. So I'm going to get into a battle real quick. We're just going to play through it whilst I talk. Just for those of you wondering, I am using a computer to play this. I'm using Nox emulator if you don't know what emulators are. I'm doing it because it looks better. That's really the only reason. Also, I can look here opposed to looking down, which would just be really awkward for a camera angle. I hope it makes sense, but it probably doesn't, because none of you live this professional YouTuber life. Okay, so this geezer's got a Hunter, which is a card. It's very difficult to deal with down here, just because I don't actually have cards that kill stuff, and it just sort of melts everything. I end up just fireballing it, and with a little Prince hit, that's fine. He's going to fireball that in return, and we are all good. So in case you haven't noticed already, this deck is very much so just me abusing epics. It has all of the epics that I really started with in it. We started this account on a Sunday, so I got the Epic Sunday epics. Really, nothing's too difficult. The Hunter is somewhat to deal with, so most of these battles will just be trimmed up like this one has, but more so, I'll probably just do a compilation of me winning games, which is like incredibly powerful. She just took out a whole Hunter whilst I was here wasting elixir, but we don't talk about that. I'm gonna let him do his little rush, that's fine. We're gonna get his tower before he gets mine, so that's an easy free crown. My hair is a mess. It's fine. Oh yay, look, Arena 2. I am so incredibly proud of myself for getting 400 trophies? I don't even know. Oh look, new card in the shop, but they're not actually. We've just been scammed by Bone Pit. So I wanted to really quickly cover essentially deck building down here. Once you start a new account, you only really have 2 options. You have Giant and the Hog Rider, which you can see I haven't touched. We can actually upgrade it to level 4, but what I wanted to really go through was making a Giant deck. So understand that I'm incredibly privileged and I've had this account for a few days now, so really I have more epics. I have 4. And when you start, you only get 1, so I'm going to try and make a Giant deck that only has 1. Level everything up, because I'm not an over-leveled word that I'm not going to say, because demonetization! So yeah, very essentially, this is a really, really basic version of a Giant deck. You essentially have the Giant, your 1 epic, this can be any of them. It works with Witch, because Witch is an incredible spawner behind a tank and will just ruin everything. It works with Prince, because Prince is deadly behind a tank. It will even work with Skarmy, because Skarmy gets incredible trades against stuff like Giants, where it's just, you spend 3, they spend 5, you win. Or it will even work with Baby Dragon, because Baby Dragon kills these swarmy units. The Mini P.E.K.K.A. is extra support. You have a little bit of air defense, but you don't really need it, because there's not even balloons down here. You get your 2 spells, and you got to cycle a quick DPS card, so we can battle with this. I've actually hindered myself incredibly here, because I'm not using all of the epics that I do have. We should be fine, because, you know, I have game experience, and this dude just doesn't. So essentially, when you start a new account, or you just start playing the game, which some of you might, you really want to just use all of the epics you can find, because they're just incredibly overpowered. But not what I'm doing here, because I'm just showing off as if I only had 1 epic, which I don't, so I'm actually just hurting myself. Yeah! I know that most of my viewers, like, aren't starting this game again. They already have accounts. They already know what they're doing. But sometimes it is sort of useful to relearn the basics. I watch the old Clash Royale North American Opens quite a bit. I say that. I've watched them, like, 3 times over, but that's quite a bit for an old tournament. And really, you learn a lot from visiting old plays. So maybe it's useful to you all. Also, once we're out of, like, Pro Ultra Noob Zone, I guess the series will actually become somewhat fun. This is sort of me just winning games, and I think this is the last game I'm actually going to commentate, because I don't really need to be doing it. Like, you know what's happening. You don't need an explanation. You're all smarter than Antony. You're all smarter than me, because I'm dumb. Okay, this geezer has, like, a lot of cards. He has a ton of epics, and I'm only using 1, so this game would have been fine, but I've really just sacrificed it by myself. Yeah, he's doing well. Props to Antoni. Although he may not understand that spell cycling exists, so I might be able to win. But he also might. Okay, he does understand. Cool. A toe. It's fine. We'll just go in. He's still got a few fireballs to go because I don't suppose he has arrows. I think he spent other cards. Cool. Yeah. As soon as he spent that fireball, I sort of knew that. LOL, you're dead. GG, dude. Alright, so I'm just going to play a few games. I'm going to sort of cut up me winning because you don't want to see me just beating up noobs, and we'll try and find some stuff interesting to actually edit into the video. That was probably the best prediction arrows of my life. I don't think it gets much better than that for me. I don't think I'm going to win this by 3, but... Oh, well enjoy it. GG. Have you ever seen a YouTuber look so disinterested in his content? I doubt it. Oh look, we got a chest. We unlocked skeletons, to be fair. Skeletons are cool. Do we put those in? Oh, I just remembered I'm playing this trash deck, which isn't actually good, because I was trying to show you giant decks that you can run. Anyway, I think we have the giant deck sorted, right? You all sort of understand it, but you do get another win con in Arena 1, I believe. You do get a Hog Rider now. You also get Goblin Baron, but that's an epic, so not all of you unlock it. So I'm going to make a Hog deck and show you essentially how those work as well. Even though like 99% of my audience aren't new to the game, you know, we'll roll with it and pretend that you are. Okay, so Hog's sort of weird for Arena 1 because Baby Dragon, Witch, and Prince don't really fit in it, and that's like 75% of starting epics. So this is sort of, if you had Witch, Prince, or Baby Dragon, you'd run one without epics because they don't really fit into Hog deck. It would sort of look somewhat like this. However, I do have a Skarmy, which I do wish to use, so instead I'm going to bring that in for the minions because they're sort of just DPS. I'm going to bring in a new Cycle Troop because I do need more air defense in the Spear Goblin. So I feel like I'm just going to settle on this deck and hopefully just wreck some noobs. Oh, I'm forced to cycle a mini P.E.K.K.A. Oh, good. It's made me get... My guy made me get value out of that. That mini P.E.K.K.A. was going nowhere, and he's like, have a Hog Rider. It's like, oh, okay then, if you insist. He does have Baby Dragon, but he also does have like 10 IQ, so I'm not too bothered about wasting that Skarmy. Can you just let me win, dude? This is such a waste of my life. I mean, so is making a YouTube channel, right? Ugh. Watch me lose this because I'm letting him have this tower. Have it, dude. Just that one, though. You don't get the other one. Or the King Tower. Oi! I let you have a tower. Behave. GG. Ah. Classic push. I might have to just fireball. That was awful, but... Classic push. He's angry because that's worked against every single other opponent that he's played. So's a Witch at the river, apparently. Right. My guy does really seem to like the river, doesn't he? He's like, every card, river, go. Well, that guy just never got over his fascination with the river, and, that was quite simple. I hate how there's such a long gap between the first 3 arenas. It's just 400 trophies for no reason, and I'm just like... Game! That's good. Good job, dude. I'm proud of you. You figured out basic game mechanics. Maybe he didn't figure out basic game mechanics. That was questionable. Probably could have got a Hog in front of this, but I guess... I was waiting for that. Don't worry, I knew he had Skarmy all along. He's very confused. He has no idea what he does right now. It's like, Hog, Skarmy. Hog, Skarmy. It's okay. I sympathize with you, brother. My guy decided to use a Valk on the Hog and a mini P.E.K.K.A. on the Skarmy. I wonder why that didn't work. The only thing Destroyer destroyed was a few of my brain cells. We appear to be building up quite the audience. 2 spectators, big shoutouts to you watching Arena 2 gameplay. I'm sure that's what you wanted to do on a Thursday afternoon. I don't even know what the time is. Lord help me. I really have no idea why there's 2 spectators. What are you doing? Why are you watching this? This is not entertaining whatsoever. It's like... There's like 1 card on the field at all times. It's very, very lackluster. Nice. Nice. Any more value? Yeah, musket, I'll take that as well. Thank you for the crowns, good sir. Much appreciated. Oh, look, we got fans in clan chat. There we go, we'll give them a very ominous response. I should already be more hyped for this series, shouldn't I? Ugh! Alright, hyperfocus. Ugh. I am alive. Look at this. Look. Sacrifices. There's water on a perfectly clean jumper. I mean, it's still clean because you clean with water, but... Oh, there's water all over my face. Alright, boys, today I present to you the all-epic spam deck. Except I've missed an epic, which I just realized because I am incredibly stupid. We'll put another epic in there because we are epic. Let's get into this epic battle, boys. Alright, our epic opponent here goes for the amazingly epic push of Witch and Skeleton Army. I have no idea how I'm going to deal, except for with my own epics. My opponent plays another epic because this game is truly epic. The Prince gets an epic charge onto that tower, and we're looking pretty epic, to be honest with you. Ooh, we both have pretty epic pushes going in. However, my Prince will reign supreme as it is a level 7 because I am over-leveled in the epic department. That is an epic Goblin Barrel, but we're just gonna abuse his waste of elixir. GG, Kodaddy Kierman. That was an epic battle. You're an epic opponent, but we come out with that epic victory royale and unlock some epic arrows, which I really don't know why I'm doing this. Alright, we just completed some of the most epic upgrades in the game, and we reached level 4. So I don't actually know what level 4 does to me. I'm pretty sure it allows me to change my name. So I might leave this episode here, and I might say to you all, if you do have name suggestions for the Freeze Play account, please try and make it funny. Like, the channel name, as you know, is Bailey OP, and this is a Freeze Play account, and just try and be funny. I don't know why I'm asking my YouTube comment section to be funny, because I don't need to continue that joke, do I? Anyway, please leave me name suggestions below. I will hopefully put it up on the community tab, the best ones, and you can vote. Yeah, this was essentially just going through a few decks. We also got to Arena 2, and next episode we'll get to Arena 3, and we'll unlock some new cards. I'll keep unlocking chests as I can. I'll probably do a little bit of pushing off the camera and then recap all that I've done. But essentially, that's all for episode 2, and peace, boys. I don't know why my arm was very awkwardly up in the air. That was not worth it. I also don't know why I wet my face. I'm gonna go dry up because that feels horrible, and I don't know why I'm still recording. This episode is over. Okay, bye.